mais um direto. Voltamos aqui ao nosso jogo. Vamos ver aqui o nosso mapa. Eu já tinha selecionado antes de começar o direto esta missão opcional, Momento de Paz, e que nos abria caminho depois para entrar nas terras Vanur, as terras da tribo Banuk. O resto do mapa, sim, há aqui coisas que é preciso fazer, aqui zonas corrompidas que é preciso limpar, mas já não falta assim tantas. Eu quero passar agora para Frozen Wilds, há ali caldeirão para fazer, devemos ter mais 2 ou 3 caldeirões para terminar. Mas eu quero agora viver um bocadinho a história de Frozen Wilds antes de ir para a missão final em que vamos enfrentar o Hades. Portanto, vamos a isso. Já temos a nossa armadura. Vai ser uma grande ajuda. Espero que a Banu tenha armas melhores, porque sinceramente não consigo matar uma única máquina só com um tiro certeiro. Tiramos vigias, que é só acertar no olho, mas não dá pica a esses. Falcantes. Oh, sortinha. Nossa. Mais prato. Comparando com Forbidden West, este tem muito mais máquinas pelo caminho. Muito mais obstáculos. Está pica. Agora algo que o Forbidden West tenha muito bom relativamente a este jogo de tiro ao dado. Podemos apanhar o que quisermos, não temos... Cheguei? Oh, espetáculo. Aquilo que me estava a dizer, em Forbidden West podemos não ficar preocupados com as dimensões das nossas bolsas, conseguimos apanhar tudo e mais alguma coisa. Temos um ótimo paraquedas. É este.
The last hunt was a good one. Struck swift as snow and none will be going home.
Nossa.
The shamans say the herds move this way.
Esta voz é familiar.
They already sing songs about the hunts I've completed.
Não era esta. Eu ouvi aqui uma voz familiar. Alguma atriz conhecida. O que é que eles vendem aqui? Mesmo. Deixa eu pensar aqui os objetos especiais. Mapa para flores de metal, dá jeito. As figuras Banuk, recipientes antigos. Mapa das vantagens. Porque assim a gente consegue preencher isto tudo. Está muito vazio. O que é que alterou no mapa? Olha, aqui as figuras já aparecem, as flores de metal também. E pelo resto do mapa também já aparecem algumas coisas. Olha ali, ponto de vantagem. Ok. Parece que este jogo não tem fim. Incrível.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman, I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people traveled far from the heights of Ban-Ur to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us. It settles upon us. This is how it used to be, before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
T-Cook, have any other Outlanders come through here recently?
Some Asaram, yes. They were convinced the machines were malfunctioning. As if machines were mere devices in need of repair. Well, that is how the Asaram see the world, is it not? They ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied there was nothing they could explain, they left with the Northern Light.
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a hunter. You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries. We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. What is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them? Does it thrum in the air here, just outside of hearing? How can we heal the machine world?
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains. So we have not stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
Do you mind if I look around more, T-Cook?
Speak, trade, listen. You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the Banuk that are doing this. There's something about this place. They can't see it, but maybe my focus can.
Travel well.
Hello.
O que eu posso? O que eu posso tirar daqui?
Every idle moment. To see these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. A challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
May you always find challenge.
Realmente um devastador muito calmo.
Travel well.
Vou falar com Silk. Eu não falei.
Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace. Not just from the machines. There are many changes in Ban-Ur. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world. The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So, I welcome mystery.
Struck swift as snow. Remember your...
Perhaps my focus can help me.
Segurança mais focus. Ouch. Oh.
There, signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I'd better look into it.
Onde eu subo. Agora. Eu tenho que dar uma volta enorme para ir para aquele lado. Mas se fosse muito direto, não tinha graça, não era? Mesmo os mundos. Para ali, para ali, para ali. Ai, quase. Ou será que consigo simplesmente ir por aqui? Já os tiros? Não diz, mas... Está tudo...
The Bloodhawks are just waiting. A good sign, I guess. Someone's been up here recently. Was that...
Ok, não vou fazer mal.
Shard purses! You can't just... Did Vilgan send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
You let the rope slip for, you bunch of chuffs.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All you've ever given me is black toes.
They've made a mess of this.
E agora, o que é que eu faço?
Catastrophic malfunction. That's from long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out. This is from Gaia Prime. Some part of her was still functioning. Until now. I have to get back to the camp. Before the machines tear it apart.
Ok. Vou voltar para trás. Descer é sempre mais fácil.
No, they've already started attacking.
The hunt is back.
machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes! Roar and rend at me, though I don't fear it. Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
Rapid.
The hunt is back.
Looks crease. It was only a side effect. He's not gonna be happy about this.
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us. Between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone. And we are left with many songs. But more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
From what I've learned, I think that day will come, Tikuk. And there can be peace again.
Giving myself goosebumps.
Parece a Vildan. Ei, tá muito longe. Nada que uma viagem rápida não soube. Como é que ele tá?
Is it just me, or do people walk slower here?
What are we gonna say about fancy cards or robes?
Sim?
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left in her house to do the job.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with Outlander. Are you looking for... Wait, I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines... It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings.
You are a good ally to the Sun King.
Ora, deixa eu ver o que temos aqui. Não é grande coisa, mas pronto. Vamos a Frozen Wilds. Mas vou fazer novamente Vamos ter uma grande aventura pela frente.
This must be the pass O'Toole was talking about, with Banuk territory just above. Full already.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Meu Deus, que é isto? Jesus, que... Ah, não perca. Nem a armadura me está a valer. Jesus! Já não está afinal. What the heck? Que bicho é este? Ok. Ainda bem que temos a armadura. Meu Deus. Que foi traumatizante. Puxa. Coração acelerado.
I'll tuck that away. That's a
Que
welcome, I
é
guess.
isto? Cá estamos nós. Bien toda.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Que é isto? Oh.
To be Banuk is to know that death may rise up to meet you at any moment. Trust that our hunters need this. Trust a rare.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
How are we to trust the chieftain that the Suri died under his command?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Tô arrepiada.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
Damon.
Yes.
That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Esse é pronto começar.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something, and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rasps. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's drum. Maybe worth a shot.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
This daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Aurea knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Some of us have real responsibilities and don't have time to spend all day painting cliffsides like Sakuli.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Eles que tem para falar.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Shaman cannot force the blue light from the machines.
Que é aqui? Pilha azul. É, dá jeito. As armas são boas. Já agora. Mas vou-me deixar estar com a minha armadura. Sempre é mais útil. Deixa-me ver como é que está o mapa. Ok. Vamos avançar aqui para cima. E temos um pescoçudo aqui que pode nos abrir uma área. Para ver o mapa. Aqui outra cidade. Ok. Vamos lá. Explorar o desconhecido.
Outlander, wait a moment.
Follow the river north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Yeah. Uma pinturaria. Ah. Okay.
Any news from the hunt? The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keeping together this time.
Then we wait.
No, my God, I don't want.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Só por chegar aqui.
Tried to kill us from the
Outlanders. Karja Outlanders.
I like to pace myself.
What brings you Karja so far from your home?
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me well to guide them. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this priest along to read the signs.
I did say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress. May your arrows find their mark.
Okay.
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left in her house to do the job.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That Must be Miltuk looking out at that tower. It looks like it's something interesting. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Osteram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Máquinas não são seguras. Ter cuidado para não estar no alcance. Outra? Onde é que está a galinha? Outro? Estas torres. Tem que ter cuidado, sempre que a torre lança um raio, a minha armadura dá o berro.
Should have brought a cart. Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Muito bem. Ok, temos que ir. Olha, pelo caminho fica esta missão.
This must be the ruin Laolai was talking about. Digged in. Flooded too, like she said. Snap moss. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough. Must be the entrance to this den.
Pronto. Tanto. Dei uma oportunidade de pular um bocadinho. Vamos próximo. Bolas não tenho. Na mão. Calma. Ah, ainda não dá. Nossa.
Out already? I'd have to leave some.
Pois tem que deixar alguma coisa, porque não sei que dia para. Não dá. É que se não quero tirar o flame e não tenho. Muitas velas. Ótimo. Não preciso de flama e não tenho. Ok, ok.
These mountains must be the ice wasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
comprar mais flama. Continua. Ok. Vamos seguir rio acima. Vou apontar ali.
That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Barragem. A barragem abriu.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the dump? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Maybe alguém vai ter mal.
It's okay, like how do we want to start this farewell? We might be the last Saturday people to ever see this because, yeah. And,
These wires must run to the power source. The lock positions. Helpful. Another holographic interface. Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it. Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? That Oseram must have forced his way through here. Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to... flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
Os ossos não têm sempre estragar alguma coisa?
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones. But one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl! 2 sets of hands! Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
Okay.
Rough waters. No way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Como? Encontra o caminho para o outro lado. Ora bem. Alguma coisa que ajude a subir?
You know, I thought I saw some kind of tunnel up there. You know, I'm reminded of the 12 I undertook out near the plane. So low, how tall and zigzag. Like some 13 levels. But no wall. Stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous
Ugh. All those stagnant water. Charming.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further. I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. Now, how are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around. See what I can find. Looks like I could jump across on that rickety resting platform. I'll find a way up.
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap.
Hey.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Could be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
It's set up the same way on this side. I should look through an access tunnel.
This is my sort of delve. Thousand little problems to solve. And you can find it in a simple fact.
Well. Okay.
Gilden. Okay, Gilden, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now. Jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, above it.
Okay. Por cima do contrapeso. Legal. Tô entendendo.
Going down. Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question.
Well, at least I should be able to swim then.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way. It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
Shells, not focusing on that right now. Recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. Sort of counting practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus first. Focus, good turn. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes. You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
Looks like I'm on the right track.
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
Nope.
There, one step closer.
Been at this a while, girl. No room to judge, mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a Karja puzzle box.
Getting there.
Ai, senti. Não. Tem que chegar aqui a alguns. Tem que ser assim. Só que acho que virar para ali. Viraste para ali.
There, that should do it. Push it back. See if that's okay.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guessing it's sealed because of the flooding.
Would you look at that? You've drained this place completely. Could be that this old ruin is hiding a few more secrets down below. Of course, that storage room still awaits our perusal. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait! Almost there. Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mom and I used to.
Agora vamos ter cá a tal tranca. Ora bem. Esquerda, cima, baixo.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
Cima, direita.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Fans do it all the time. For our adoring fans, it's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. Practice in holospace.
Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make. Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Ai, 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 ai. Ai. Deixa eu fazer uma pausa. Ah, sério. E pronto, retomamos. Vamos ver agora ao ir embora se eu não caio outra vez no poço. Fazer um leitinho com chocolate.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Lao Lai's already at the din. Sounds getting louder. Sure they're kidding about the sound. You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
Barulhento. Temos aqui. Não tínhamos mais segredo partilhado. Ai, para melhorar a lança. É o tal. Vou este. Serve para melhorar a lança. Bem lá ao fundo. Não, mas se calhar passo então. Vou chamar primeiro. Já aqui à beirinha. depois seguimos. Para os pássaros metálicos. É sempre a subir a partir de agora. Aqui no copo.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
O que é que tem aqui?
Wrong way.
Vamos lá ver se eu não me perco. Pronto, tenho que ir para ali, mas eu quero explorar isto aqui.
But at least there's stuff.
Ok. Então, agora por aqui. Certo? Por aqui agora, ok. Opa. E outro. Ok. Fui para o sítio certo. Está ali daquele lado. Dá para ir por aqui?
Another marker. Good.
Aonde?
Okay, that way then.
Agora está ali, é? Seguidor. Cuidado. Ou seja, o que é que a gente tem aqui? Perseguidores. Vamos ver o que é que tem aqui. Não tem nada.
Back. The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Not this way. Where? I see. Up. Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here.
Tá bom, posso que então tem isso.
One way or another.
Ah, não é um, são dois. Aqui. Não.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path? What does this bridge look?
Ora bem.
There's the way up.
Alto. Temos aqui.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Esparta aos pontos movediços. Tem qualquer coisa para ver por aqui. O que é aqui? Não é nada. Vai. Então.
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
Não é não. Força. Eu beber uma leitinho sossegada. Parece sempre aí um urso polar. Está aqui um espanta-espírito. Está ali outro. Ok.
Chill almost feels like sunburn. Onward and upward. The sound of that.
Não, caraças.
Pointing right towards those machine animals.
Olha o tamanho daquilo e olha o meu tamanho. Bolas. Onde é que tá?
I have trouble reaching that tower until override it. I guess we're doing this big boy.
Olá. Aspetta o bicho. Oh.
Scary new machine. Done. Now back to finding Araya. Which means we've got to climb.
Não se vê nada. É, habilidade 3. Ai, ser este. Nossa. Isto dói.
Should be able to get up there. Nada subida. This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Okay. Naltuk said Araya went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Quero vir para aqui, apreciar a paisagem. Um vulcão. Satélite. Uma antena. Satélite não, os satélites não é assim.
An ancient door. Maybe Ori is inside.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
Aqui.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Não sei com a orelha. Isto deve estar relacionado com a missão. Se avançar alguma coisa aqui deste lado. Não tem nada.
Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
É a tal ceninha lá dentro. Exatamente. Ok. Ok.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Okay.
Looks like the door's wired to something over here. Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right. Let's see if the door's open.
Sério? Quero trepar. Já não chega ao que é que se trepou. Vamos a ver se calhar existia uma entrada bem mais fácil do que esta.
Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Isto faz lembrar as ruínas de Gaia Prime. Ver um golinho.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Estou pelos sítios já não.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Aqui, chegados. Mas passou. Então antes.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Ora bem. Não. Não pode ser por aqui. Por aqui também não pode ser, porque se viesse... Exato, não ia dar a lado nenhum. Por ali não pode ser, são a última saída. Portanto, estou a ir pelo sítio certo. Tem que ser por aqui. Agora. Não estou... Vamos ver... Ou então nenhuma das duas. Pronto. Ok. Vamos virar para este lado. Esta vira para este. Ok. Pronto. Agora esta para aqui. Esta para ali. Agora. Exato. E por fim.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you. Scheduled task. No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing me. Aurea, please. Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a... revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drone. The last time... she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Warwick of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, he and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Warwick. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me, but I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was... hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. It will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
Ok. Pronto.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help. Trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Ok. Lança-raios. Vamos ver o lança-raios. Espera aqui nas caixas. Aqui. Não é aqui, é aqui. Espera aqui, lança-raios. Isto vai dar que falar. Bem, vamos embora.
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
Isto. Ok. Ok, vamos aqui a ajuda. Vamos aqui que está pertinho. Ora bem, como é que eu deixo? Posso-me atirar para a neve? Ei.
Scrabbling a bit.
Há ali uma coisa. Deixa eu ver. Bom.
Clever.
Ah, acho que é fixe. Opa. Aquilo é porreiro.
They're scared for me. Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either.
Ok.
You might not be alone down here.
Alguns aqui.
Here's one of the metal birds. damaged. Guess the Banuk already got to it. I can't spare the weight.
What?
Check the... Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across. Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines. Could be something around that my focus will see. I'd have to ditch something. There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Maybe my focus will see... Forget about traveling light.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Need a lead. Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge. So this thing will improve my spear, huh?
Ora, vamos lá ao senhor para melhorar a dita cuja.
To find her friend, the rock painter. Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk. Is this what you—
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending. And what does the Conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me. Might as well get started improving my spear.
Okay. Pronto. Espera aí, caixa de modificações de lança. Espera aí. Espera. Isto é inteligentes. Está melhor. Okay.
You'll find no glory here. Only cold and... Jesus.
Whoa.
Look to the frozen
Help me out, Nora, would you?
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk, keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel. It's not a happy story, whatever it is.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about two things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap moth fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Shall we all die beneath the claws of these new machines just to satisfy Aratak's crusade?
Ora bem. Deixa eu ver aqui as setinhas. Sim, estou a vir para este, supostamente é mais perto, mas estão-me a mandar ali para cima.
She won't come down until the painting is finished.
What does the Outlander want? I'm looking for Skuli.
You found her. Come, come. Let's get it over with.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew. But a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments. Like none have seen.
Araya said you could help me get the Werak's attention.
Araya works in strange ways. But I've drunk paint to survive in a blizzard, so I'm one to talk. I'll get you noticed, if you bring me the pigments I need to complete my work.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean? That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are called to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Araya said you two were friends.
I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Araya understood.
Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their werak.
Rhea said you too.
I paint about I would have been
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Ok. Frozen Wilds é mesmo desafiante.
Welcome. These lands belong to all who are able to survive.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves, and our numbers were still small.
Ah, there you go.
After all the Mad Sun King put us through, we were meant to trust him.
São mais pertinhos.
Still functioning. If I could bring that tall neck back from the dead. More than it could chew with this machine. What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last. Encased in ice. From a long time ago. The scavengers.
Vai, passa.
should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. It looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even get at what's inside Sid. Here they come.
Se eu não consigo ver se o pescoçudo está ou não. What the hell?
Just stay out of their way for now. One of the tall next parts. I think I'm in the clear. All the winters coming at once.
Bolas. Era alguma coisa fora.
Okay, they're heading back. Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, I'm right. We just need to get the power flowing through again. Anything wrong? In a place no one's watching. Okay, that should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb the tunnel again. I'll need to find higher ground. I think I can lead one to the tonic from here.
Vai que eu dei a volta. Porteira. Ela tem máquinas. Vou esperar. Agora volto ao quarteira. Pronto. Portanto, a gente espera um bocadinho. Chega o bichezo. E rezar para que não chegue mais nenhuma máquina assassina. Podia ter ido a correr para outra rapa, só que estava ali um bicho. Ia-me atrasar ainda mais. Portanto, tem pontos de habilidade só um. Pronto. Provavelmente aqui este pescoçudo vai abrir a mapa todo das serras Vanur. Pronto, bem aí. Eu pensava que ia dar a volta à montanha, mas afinal não, bem para a parte da frente. Nice, ainda bem. Anda, bichinho. Onde é que está frio? Não posso parar muito.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Good.
Okay, breaking out the tall neck ought to get the Werak's attention once word gets around.
Vou estar sendo toda pisada. Ora bem, aqui nestas zonas deve ser onde tem as tais plantinhas. Ok, agora vamos para onde? Vamos para esta.
If Ikri's not coming back...
She'll be back. She never falters.
But
We've
if she
never
has,
faced anything like the machines
then
that guard
I'm the one who
Thunder's
can
drum.
throw a spear the farthest.
And I'm the one who can climb ice the fastest.
You have passed one test.
You've chosen the
next test
time
is
to
of
visit
silence.
the cut, Outlander.
Entirely.
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banur to test those who would run with us.
The test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. Two have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
What does this ordeal involve?
To scale the glacier's face and endure 4 days and 4 nights, sustained only from the frozen ground of the machines. Our shaman has blessed the ordeal and permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion weapons. The rest is forbidden.
What about the two who haven't returned?
It was their ordeal to face alone. Their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth marked their attempt.
How generous. You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Araya?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Waraks. This obsession with Thunder's Drum will be their undoing.
So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The first and the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Every day lightning cracks in the smoke of battle. Every night a new name to honor in song.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
Ok. Pertinho. Depois se calhar tens de voltar aqui e depois fazemos a outra. Ok.
Survival is sacred. So they leave people to die?
You've survived that.
If I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Vou só fazer esta missão secundária para ver se achamos os caçadores ainda vivos. Eu vou parar o direto um bocadinho. Vamos descansar. Mais logo continuo. Oh, tem máquinas. Tem máquinas.
This'll help. Obrigada, Agostinho. Tem mais máquinas. Não, mas vou ter que eliminar. I'm ready. Just gotta be.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so.
Oh, que caneco.
Damn. They need metal too. But my need is greater.
Mr. the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
Catch me like that.
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them! What can...
You fight well.
I'm Cree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
Mylan won't let you help her, will she? Because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rockfall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. When they came in search of a homeland, some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a tall neck, which led them up into Banor. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Banor. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
So let's get her back to the Werak.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even if she cares more for the law.
Mesmo.
Come. Up.
Got too much already.
That's where we're going.
Frozen flow from the ice bump.
It keeps many things, but it won't have her.
Not if we can help it.
Aloy? Are you with me?
Sure.
More up?
We're lucky. Handholds have thawed. Aloy? There. She's passed out again.
Between us, we can fight the machines off before they reach her.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. Gets easier the more you do it.
Scrappers! In thin air, they smell metal for miles. Won't be easy, Aloy.
Queimadores. Oh, graças. lá. Bendita armadura.
Looks like it's clear. We did it. I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this light.
She is awake. Miss Outlander. You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you. The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive.
Which would you rather keep, Mylin? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
Finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
I will go back. Alone. No! Let me do this.
Please. Let her. Mylin, I hope you can forgive me someday.
I never accepted your help. It's the Werak you should ask for forgiveness.
I didn't care about the Werak.
Isto é impressionante. Oh.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy. We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die. And I don't belong with
Ikri.
I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them? The Werak.
That I fell. And that she endured. Will you? The White Teeth's test did change something in me. In us both. Maybe I'll start a Werak of my own.
Boa ideia. O outro não com perna partida é rápido. Oh, isto não é bom. É isto. Já tenho isto desbloqueado, não? Sim, eles andam a batatada, eu piro-me.
Lena's returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an Outlander's word is worth.
If this was a test of her endurance, I'd say she's endured more than many could bear. She put your Werak above all else. That was what kept her going, through the pain. And through the loss of a friend. She survived for you. Don't turn her away.
She is a fine teller. There is a place for my land with the white teeth.
I do not dispute it.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ep8?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
Oh. Sério.
Don't let the others intimidate you, Outlander.
Não vai continuar. E deve ser os testes de caça. O som por aqui a jeito. Ver aqui. Como é que a gente tem? E vou fazer uma pausa agora. Descansar um bocadinho.